Tell us everything.
Okay, so no.
Starting
we
from
all
episode
die.
1.
No.
Starting with where we left you off last season and coming into the new season, your character's obviously gone through a huge change.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what it's like playing that change and how you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty exciting because it's a very complicated character, and I think that's always more fun. I think it's more fun to play the vigilante or the anti-hero that kind of makes people question what would they do in that situation if they had those powers or if they had those abilities and they saw somebody that was doing bad. Would you step back? Would you think about the ripple effect of taking that person out, or would you, in the moment, take that person out? Yeah.
So, what's it like being like you were top detective, very straight and narrow,
Yeah.
and now your character's not
Right.
that? So, how, I guess, in her personal life, how did she...
Well, so there's two different sides of kind of two different versions going on. So you do have Bridget still there.
Oh, okay.
There's the Bridget still there. It's like a Jekyll and Hyde situation, kind of. Jekyll and Hyde, not Jekyll and Hyde. And so she's kind of a woman at war with herself, essentially. And so you have the Bridget side that's been very affected by what happened in season 1. So not only did she deal with heartbreak, but then she's a victim of shooting. So she's got PTSD and she's not handling it well. She's taking pills, she's drinking. And then there's this other side of her that she kind of can't really keep down anymore. It's this rageful side that doesn't have all the things that Bridget had. Where Bridget's very much in her head, Mayhem is 0% in her head. And that's one of Mayhem's kind of strongest superpowers, is the fact that she doesn't really give a shit. You know, there's nothing really holding her back. Yeah.
Talk about her relationship with Ty early on in the season. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a really interesting dynamic there early on. Talk about that a little
I think what's interesting about the Ty-Bridget dynamic is in season 1 you see Bridget is a protector of Ty, and she really takes him under her wing and really wants to do right by him because she's seen that story a million times and she wants to really change that for him. It's the same where she put herself out to try and help Tandy after she was assaulted, but obviously that didn't go in the way that she wanted it to. So she really tries hard with Ty to make everything right, and it doesn't work. And then the aftermath of everything that happens, you kind of see their roles reverse a little, and Ty is this protector of Bridget. It's a little bit messy in the beginning, and he thinks he's kind of doing things that are helping her, but it actually turns out that they have a different effect. But his intention is really pure. I think that's what's so lovely about Tyrone is he really, really tries to do the best and to take care of people and sees everything from a big picture, whereas Mayhem and Tandy are a little bit more similar, where Tandy's a little bit more scrappy, she's a little bit more feisty, and she relates more to Mayhem, whereas Ty would relate more to Bridget.
Yeah, I can see that.
What kind of challenges do you think O'Reilly's going to be facing in trying to stop what is essentially an evil version of herself?
I mean, so many challenges because there's this other side of her now that's killing people. So how do you kind of grapple with that idea? And the thing that's so interesting about Mayhem is she's not a straight up villain. She's an anti-hero. She's a vigilante. So even as a viewer, audience member, for me when I was reading the script, you don't disagree 100% with what she's doing, and that's what makes you question so many things as an audience member. I think that's what's so interesting about this character and this show in particular. Like nothing is black and white, and we allow things to be complicated. Yeah.
What was it like for you as an actor to, play two different sides of one character?
It's interesting because you have to keep them similar enough because they are the same side of one coin, but also differentiate them enough that you could look and say that would be the Mayhem side and that would be the Bridget side. So there's a lot of physicality differences that I would do, and I would alter my voice a little bit, and I looked into physical, like things that happen to you physically if you're in fight or flight mode. So Mayhem, for instance, doesn't blink as much because she's always looking for kind of what's coming, because she's always on for like taking out a bad guy essentially. Whereas Bridget's so much more careful of herself and so much more protective. She covers her heart, she makes herself smaller, whereas Mayhem doesn't do that. Yeah.
We only have like a minute left.
Which role do you prefer playing, Bridget?
Mayhem. I mean, like, I love Bridget, and Bridget's kind of like putting on like a comfy, like, old sweater that you know and love. And it's interesting because that's the character I auditioned as. I auditioned as Bridget, so then it's like season 2 was almost like a whole audition again because they hadn't seen me play Mayhem before and didn't know what I was going to do with it. So, you know, it was definitely more challenging, a little bit more nerve-wracking, but yeah, she's really fun to play, you know, because again, like, it challenges what you think of where your kind of moral compass lies. Yeah.
We're going to see more about how her powers sort of evolve as the season goes as well.
You kind of essentially know, I think I would say by the end of season 3, powers and her kind of abilities are. Yeah.
Oh, so it's really going to kind of be a slow burn.
I mean, episode 3 is like no.
I thought it's season 3 now.
No.
I'm like, wow. So we're really going to take this a long run.
Yeah. No. We kind of. I feel like people are going to go into it and they're going to think one thing. Like everyone who's going and is going to think this is what is happening with this character.
Okay.
And then we're going to go, actually, this is what's happening with this character. And then maybe we're lying to you. Boom.
Oh.
You'll see. But I want to see everyone's reaction to the end of episode 2.
We were just talking about that.
Okay.
We got
yeah?
yours, and I can't wait. I can't wait.
Okay.
Just gonna sit back and watch
Okay.
the Twitterverse.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Okay.